Hello YouTubers, sup, my name is Rui for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council, and today we are talking about the Synchron Extreme Structure Deck, and why it's such a good value. Now, the reason this video is out today and not tomorrow, even though we have coffee time, because it's not as big of a discussion, number one. Number two, because I don't want to just be like, hey, what do you guys want to see on the channel this month, and here's an update to everything, and then leave you that way. No, I want to give you quality fucking entertainment, damn it! So, out of Comic-Con, we got the news for this. I didn't want to do a news video because everyone and their mother's doing a news video. No offense to anyone. And I'm actually working on some stuff for the Council Network. So, if you haven't seen the Council Network, you should go check that out because we post everything on there that doesn't fit here. Just saying. Self-plug. So, I'm going to quickly run down the deck and then go over some things, some thoughts and whatnot, and probably go from there. So, Jet Synchron, Rush Warrior, Synchron Carrier. These are all new cards. If you don't know what they are, I can provide you links. Just ask down in the comments. You get two copies, I fuck up, two copies of Junk Synchron. I don't know why I fuck up, I just fuck up. One Quick Draw Synchron, one Drill Synchron, one Turbo Synchron, one Unknown Synchron, one Fuelon Synchron. Now you were like, what the hell is that? Well, that's this little thing here that's a machine, but clearly a plant, but we didn't get the Synchro that goes with it in here, unfortunately, because that would have been a nice reprint, but they'll probably save it for something else, go figure. And we have Synchron Explorer. We have Speed Warrior, Sonic Warrior, which I'm not... Oh, there's Sonic Warrior. That's not too bad. You have Doppel Warrior, Quillbolt Hedgehog, Tuning Wear, which I like Tuning Wear as a reprint. Swift Scarecrow, Level Eater, Effect Veiler, which is probably the biggest talk about this whole deck. Genix Neutron, I'm calling it Galaxy. Genix Ally Birdman, Plague Spreader Zombie, White and Black Dragon Collapse and Wyvern Buster, which are the mini Chaos Dragons. Scrap Fist, Limit Overdrive, Starlight Junction, which should be one of the new cards. Probably isn't, and I'm probably being stupid about it. One Tuning, Reinforcing to the Army, Warrior Returning Alive, Dark Eruption, 1-for-1, Night Beam, Double Cyclone, Scrap Iron Statue, which I believe that's a new card, Scrap Iron Scarecrow, Limiter Overload, again, I fucked up there. I take pride in fucking up. Call of the Haunted, Solemn Warning, and Imperial Iron Wall, and then obviously the synchros that you will see out of here are Stardust Warrior, Jet Warrior. Sorry, I said Junk. It's Jet Warrior. That's the new one. Excel Synchron, and Junk Warrior. Junk Warrior is here. Go figure. Go figure. So, before this comes out, sorry for moving that because I was trying to get a nice little angle there. Before the set comes out, you should make sure you have your Hyper Librarians, your whatever else that they don't put in here. Formula Synchrons would be nice to pick up because they may see a small little increase. And anywhere I could save you guys money, I like to save you guys money. So do that. Save yourself a few bucks. Trust me. So let's talk about this real quick. This honestly, next to the Hero Structure deck, is one of the better printed decks in recent history. Because this gives you everything, number one, you need out of the gate to actually play. You pick up 3, and you got a pretty good solid deck. Now that can obviously be expanded on, and it'll make one hell of a deck for under, I want to say $50 to $100. You'll have a great Synchron deck that could probably compete with a lot of things. Oh, one other thing you should pick up is Quasar. Quasar and Formula Synchron, and probably Shooting Star. Those 3, and like Stardust probably, if you don't have Stardust. He's pretty cheap. So, pretty much you just need like staple ones. If there's anything I left out, you just ask and I'll answer it right away for you. No questions asked, no problem. So, when I go to build the Let's Build It for this, because that is going to be a thing that happens, you know, where we take 3 of these structure decks, I'm going to have fun with it. But there were some amazing reprints here, number one. Night Beam, Imperial Iron Wall, Solemn Warning, Effect Veiler. Now some of you are probably going, but I have all that, I couldn't give 2 shits. Okay, I have it too, but you know what? It's still a nice reprint for the people who don't have it, or just people who weren't able to pick up certain cards. And let's be honest, you're building a new deck, everyone wants to have a Solemn Warning somewhere near it. You know, you never know, you may want to put a Solemn Warning in there. Or you need Effect Veilers for the side deck, well, here you go. Honestly, I can't really complain too much about this deck outside of the lack of the synchro for the Fueler. And when I say Fueler, I'm actually talking about this little thing here. If we got in the synchro for it, that would have been even nicer, but even better. Not nicer, better. But you know what? It is what it is. And the deck itself is amazing. It's going to give you everything you need to really put the main deck together, about 90% of it. You'll still have to get your MSTs, or you could just use the Night Beams. You know, there's a thought there. If you're super budgeted, there you go. You know, you're pretty much set. And recently I played Synchros on the channel, so, you know, you can see what is there and what's going to be coming. I am working on the main deck for when this comes out. Now, for those of you who may ask, this is going to be released on the 28th of August. So that is still a while off, and I think 2 weeks after this, we'll have the Megatins. So again, that's still a while off. We'll probably see the ban list sometime between now and then. And, you know, Konami actually did a pretty damn good job with this whole freaking deck here. Lots of good reprints, lots of balance with it. So if you want to use certain things in there, you can use it and not have to worry about it. I would say pick up Road Warrior, Drill Warrior, what's that one? Junk Gardener. Things of that sort that are not going to come in here. Because you may not use Stardust Warrior, not everyone's using it, but, you know, it's still pretty good. I personally like this deck a lot. I think Konami actually did a good job, and I will actually give them a clap for doing a good fucking job for once. Pretty much everything you need is out of the box outside of the Synchros. And a pack of sleeves to obviously sleeve it, so it's pretty damn affordable. So, I'm actually pretty happy about this. Now, this doesn't give us any kind of hint about the ban list because this was done months ago. Also, for those who are asking, the Master of Pendulums, that is the Magician deck, will be dropping on December the 4th. They actually did give out the date at Comic-Con. I know I didn't post out a video because I'm not doing news videos until around next month when the custom computer is built. So, keep that in mind. December the 4th, we get the Magician deck, so they're actually spanning out pretty quickly. But honestly, I feel this should have came out a little bit sooner, so that way it was a little more playable for us. I don't know. I just really have a giant thing for this deck. Effect Filler, though. Effect Filler. For people who do not have Effect Fillers, this is not only going to drop the price of Effect Fillers. This is going to, like, because right now they're sitting at, what, $8 a piece? And this will drop it to $1 a piece where it's affordable? The last time it saw a reprint was Noble Knights of the Round Table. And let's be honest, unless you were a Noble Knight player, where you were really interested in spending a lot of money on something that you're not going to play, you were not getting Effect Filler reprinted. You just weren't. So this is great for it. This is absolutely great. 1-for-1 is kind of one of those things that I'm kind of questioning. Maybe we'll see that too, this list. Only because it's in here. I doubt it. Don't quote me. I doubt it. Imperial Irewall being in the structure deck, though, is one of the better cards, definitely. And a lot of people won't see it that way because once Konami pushes Infernoids or Ritual Beasts, you know, take a meta stance, whatever it is, Imperial Irewall is going to help against those matchups. So it's definitely something that is good to have, you know, in there. Besides, of course, the Solemn Warning, the Effect Valor, the Night Beam. I mean, Night Beam's not that popular right now, but hey, you know what? It's a really affordable version of Galaxy Cyclone. Now, you're not going to get the double effect, but still, you know, it's still really good for what it is. And the fact that they give you tuning and reinforcement to the army, and they didn't skimp by it, clap, clap, Konami, clap, clap. Now, Jet Warrior, Excel Synchron, and Stardust Warrior, all the new synchros of this whole thing. I actually do like them. A lot of these cards you probably won't use in the final build of the deck, but they make for a really good, fun budget deck, and that's definitely something that I have to apply for Konami. So what do you guys think about this? Do you think you're going to pick it up? Do you think the Effect Villa reprint is enough, or they should reprint it again? I personally think Max C would have been a good fit in here. If you ask me what I would have taken out of the deck, I quite possibly may have said Sonic Warrior. I know some of you may hate me for saying, don't take out Sonic Warrior. He's not that bad because he helps with the Junk Warrior OTK. You know, but let's be honest here with each other. How consistent is that really going to be? Max C would have made a much nicer reprint here, and they could have used it for really, really, you know, budget players. They really could have used it. Just saying. But you know what? Konami did a pretty damn good job. Swift Scarecrow is also here in case I skipped it. And there's a lot of good stuff here. Just a lot of good stuff to use. Congrats on Konami for putting a good deck together for once. So let's keep our fingers crossed that Master of the Pendulums, I believe that's a proper English name for it, actually gives us Summoner's Art, because the deck abuses the shit out of it, number one. And number two, let's hope that it gives us everything that the OCG version will be getting, with like 1 or 2 changes. I'm Ryu for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then make sure to let me know in the comments section. Otherwise, rate, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys later for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Content, and only what I could do for you, the best of it. In all seriousness, I'll see you guys tomorrow for coffee time. Prep those coffee machines. I'm telling you, babe. Everyone wants coffee. I gotta go. My wife's